cost you a shard just to look.
The son demanded blood, and yet we pay the price. Trickery, deceit.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your... I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Machines or bandits try to get past me?
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
It's fine that women are right.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm
A
not
lively
choosing.
week.
This is the place? You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you!
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
An explosion. Has someone broken the ceasefire?
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
An explosion? Has someone broken the ceasefire? Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast
Could you
like that
spare a
since the
moment to
liberation.
speak of the finer things?
Sun King of Odd is reestablished traits of all the fire.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Derval's hideouts. This must be where Derval assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Teach them how to hold their liquor. Every other town or village pales in comparison to Meridian. Let your guard down. I hear my old village just reinforced the outer walls.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's gotta guard the rear.
Someone better guard your rear.
Saw me. Here we go. I'll find a use for you.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner! What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Eyes on me, brothers.
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
Keep him guessing.
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and rats. Savage is nothing. Can we finish this? I've got a son out to kill.
Too fast.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
They saw me. This is it.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous flint hawks!
Tough, but I'm used to it. Might need this.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now. Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
남아있으라고?
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames.
나한테 반한 것 같은데.
You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
꺼져!
Let me get this straight. Your warrior princess is barely cold in her grave, and you're lining me up to take her place?
맞아.
What? No, sun and shadow, that's not what I meant. All right, I can see how my choice of words came off as presumptuous, but I meant no disrespect. By the sun, this is not how I imagined this conversation would go. Look, I'll be forever grateful. And you are always welcome here. Let's just hope our next chat goes better than this one.
뭐지 누가 들어왔네. 아, 나가님이구나. 내 남주. 뭐야, 왜 이렇게 멀어? 뭐야? 너무 멀어. 라가님 이거 봤어? 여행이다? 대박이다? 이거 완전 너무 대박. 너무 엄청나게 대박. 그나저나 기술 포인트가 생겼네. 배워야지.
Forget the cold. Think of the sun on your skin.
타로도 탈 수 있던가? 탈 수 있었지? 아오다.
Let's work together.
오, 완전 편해. 오, 완전 편해. 최고. 뭐야, 그냥 쫓아오는 거야? 아, 진짜 편하다. 아, 맨날 내려서 주웠는데 이러면 된장. 아, DLC 최고. 아, 이걸 진작에 넣지. 얘네는 뭐하는 애들이야?
Gonna need this.
돌아서 갈 수 있나? 뭐야? 아, 미친 블링크 있어. 아, 너무 싫어. 아, 왜 싫어. 너무 불켰는데? 꽃이다. 일단 내릴까?
Patterns on this flower are so strange.
너무 많아, 고민토프. 쪽으로 가야 되는데 얘네가 날 안 볼 수 있나? 이건 또 뭐야? 여기 뭐가 많네. 일단 아 근데 인간적으로 너무 많다. 일단 튀어보자. 일단 가방을 사고 익히지 않고 할 수 있을 거야.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. Shouldn't be anything but on your own. Carry on.
잠깐만. 내려. 와우.
Someone slaughtered one of us.
나와. 몇 명 안 된다 근데. 3명밖에 안 되네. 나와라. 오 쉣. 오 쉣. 아, 상태로 긁는 거 진짜 너무 좋네. 아, 띠용. 우와, 멋있다. 우와.
Ouch.
우와.
They're inside too.
너무 대박. 이게 뭐야? 이게 무슨 소리야? 우와!
Battle.
우와!
Frozen in ice.
우와, 소리 너무인데?
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Record time, very close. Anchor may be on point.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
야, 이것도 중요하지 않다, 답이. 소리 너무 무서워.
Say it again, Lieutenant.
I got through. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
개 무서워. 타이탄이 뭔데?
A live one. And it's
우와.
pissed.
We got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all
와,
costs.
소리 완전 대박.
Then push back out.
뭔데 뭘 공격하라는 거야?
Operation Enduring Victory.
헐.
Whatever it was, doesn't seem.
와, 나 얘네 있는 줄도 몰랐는데 공격 써서 알았네. 야, 죽어. 오, 죽어. 죽어. 어이 뭐야?
That does
어,
it.
깜짝이야.
Time to take a look around the room.
오, 깜짝이야. 포션을 먹어야 돼. 먹고 죽고. 이렇지 않은 잠이 있어. 아, 이게 열린 거야? 아닌데? 애들이 갑자기 일로 왔나?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
아, 소리 개 무서워.
Brace for contact!
와.
Silence, you getting this?
와, 너무 대박.
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time.
어.
I'll keep going and find
야,
something interesting.
이렇게 시크하게 볼 일인가?
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched.
What was this
Block
place?
after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Oh.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. They bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
40년대래.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot,
훈련이 아니잖아.
but somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, and everything will be the way it used to be.
정말 미안해, 뭐야. 왜? 뭐가 미안해?
Deployments getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us.
How'd they ever get
Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only this isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. Zero Dawn to turn this around? Whatever the hell that is.
이런 짓을 계속하면 모두가 미쳐버린다.
Just one bed. Maybe the war chief's room.
내려가야 되나? 아닌가? 맞네. 깜짝이야.
Red light. Guess that means no power. I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. There must be some kind of code.
크고 나서
Maybe I should try scanning
어릴 때
objects in this
봤던 거
area.
얘기하는 건가?
Oh, that's informative.
이거 1번이 위고 2번이 아래. 아이고, 아야, 이거 말고 아래. 왼쪽, 오른쪽.
Three power lines, resources.
우와, 멋있어. 다 된 건가? 어떻게 돌아가지? 아, 저기 사다리 있다.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geothermal system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
That's two. One more.
우! 우! 퍼즐 다이스키. 저 있다. 위, 아래, 아래. 위, 아래, 위, 아래.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
오, 다 된 건가?
Tools being used in places. And of course, must be another way.
뭐? 요식장에 저 있다고? 에이! 개 많잖아! 더 있는 정도가 아니잖아! 더 있는 정도가 아니잖아.
Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for.
너무 흠인데.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons. She went that way.
Ah, well.
일로 온다. 일로 온다, 일로 온다.
Come out of the shadows.
와라. 와라, 와.
Looks like I'm clear.
Keep your eyes open.
바보들인가? 아마? 안 올 거야? 뭐야? 함정 파괴 왜 안 돼? 뭐임? 함정 해치 어떡해? 돌 던져야 되나? 야! 야! 난 감정되기 싫어!
I'm not here.
아니 이런 아 그래 네가 빨리 와서 이것 좀 맞아라. 야 빨리 와서 이것 좀 맞아줘. 뭐하냐? 피했다.
Nothing there, idiot.
뭐야 이게? 뭔 소리야 이게? 너무 끔찍한 소리가 나네. 뭐야 저거?
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
내가 블레이즈를 왜 다 갖다 팔았지? 바보 같은 꼴.
I'll tuck that away.
어디에 넣어야 돼? 여긴 온통 버섯이야. 저기까지 뛸 수 있어? 엘로이 할 수 있어? 믿는다. 야! 뛰었다. 역시 엘로이야.
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy.
헐, 대박.
It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
블레이드 개 많이 줬어. 우와. 완전 간지잖아.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
뭐? 와우. 무슨 일이 일어나고 있는 거야? 뭐지 꿀에게 무슨 일이 일어나는 거죠?
Another Komesh. And this one can move.
코카시? 헐. 나스불인가? 잠깐만. 너무 약점이 모두인데? 모두. 이건 생각도 못했네. 오. 뭐야?
Another collation. And this one can move.
아, 아니면 이거 이거 쏠 때마다 피하면서 다녀야 되나 보다. 떨어지는 건 뭐야, 어차피 떨어지잖아. 내려가서 써야 되나? 이씨, 왜 이런 데서 애를 먹지? 내려가자. 내려가야겠다. 아, 씨, 함정 다시 만들어야 돼. 귀찮아.
Another collation. And this one can move.
비켜, 뭐야. 나가게 해줘. 휴! 해보자.
Can't carry more.
뭐? 뭘 넣을 자리가 없다고? 점화기?
Saving these for the trail. 그래, 또 뭐. 조막이? 또? 우와. 우와.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be...
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God. Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder. Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
킬로인 도대체 뭔데?
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority,
뭐라고?
all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be cool.
진짜 너무 대박. 너무 대박. 우와. 우와, 완전 대박. 오.
I'd do that again if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
뭐? 그 기계 코어 얘기하는 거야? 아, 그래? 그럼 그거 먼저 하고 갈까? 일단 가봐야겠다. 저 위로 올라가야 있을 것 같은데.
Easy, easy.
뭔가 있다. 오, 뭔가 있다.
I wonder what's down here.
뭔가 있다. 아, 안 섞어.
You're a question waiting for an answer. Sir. This isn't a cave. It's a room.
우와.
A holographic interface. I think the old ones used numbers like this to indicate time. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. Red light. I'm not getting in. There. Fits. I just need to slot in one more.
진행하다 보면 어디선가 나오는 건가? 그나저나 샤크샷 화를 하려면 일단 지금 퀘스트가 중요한 게 아니라 소우토스를 잡으러 가야겠네.
That crazy Oseram tried to kill our Sun King till the machine arrived. Too cold.
소우토스는 서식지가 따로 없나? 없나 보네. 없나 보네. 그냥 가야겠네.
This'll last.
테스트다.
Damn it! This damn Oseram is stirring up tensions.
테스트다, 테스트.
I'm not going home. No, don't want to face my father.
Ah, machine riding Nora with a special speed.
Hey, Fernand. My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand. Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Karja king, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic from the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
What do you do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings. I buy low, sell high.
But in this case, you wouldn't be buying.
전당포네, 전당포.
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see. Let's say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
Leave me alone. Can't you see I'm searching the water? No. Have you seen a girl of about...
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. But they will look for
와,
her.
진짜 어떻게 딸이 없어진 걸 몇 주 동안 모르는
I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she...
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates. It's been a month since I've seen her smile.
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty, the mad Sun King. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Alita broods about it.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Don't pack up on these goods.
I barely turn a profit even in the best of times, especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need. Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough.
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old ruins near the
에일로이
storehouse.
경찰이야?
Not much to go on.
실종될 딸도 찾아주고 물건도 찾아주고 도둑도 잡아주고 아주
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The guards blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a...
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
Derval should die for his crimes.
You'll like what I have for sale. I promise. I bet those traitorous Oseram will conveniently lose Derval in transport. Would you like to buy something today?
어제 보이스 채팅할 때는 별거 없었어? 보이스 채팅할 때 문제 없었으면 방송할 때는 원래 쓰던 거 하고 보이스 채팅할 때만 이거 쓰면 될 것 같은데. 그러면 이거는 채팅용으로 하고 원래 있던 거는 방송용으로 써야겠네. 지금 동생이 방송용을 안 가지고 와가지고.
This barrel's been moved recently. There we go. Tracks.
여기 선약감 되게 많아. 아, 셋. 토끼. 에스, 도망갔다.
these.
와, 무슨 동물이 이렇게 많지, 여기? 뭐지?
Spoiled fruit. The rabbits seem to like it, though.
아, 설마 과일 있어서? 와, 쉣. 토끼 진짜 많아. 와, 과일 때문에 이렇게 동물이 많았구나.
Look, the thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. If I can see it in all this grass.
나 토끼 진짜 많아. 너무 웃기다. 야! 가만 안 둬.
Tasty.
소토스다. 나는 소토스를 잡아야 해. 근데 쟤네는 왜 있지? 없는데 무슨 서식지야? 야, 그걸 다 피하면 어떡하니? 뭐야 이게? 뭐야 이게? 와데폰? 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 What? 어. 죄송합니다. 이러려던 게 아닌데. 왜 이렇게 때로 몰려오시면 저보고 어떡하라는. 어디서 자꾸 이렇게 튀어나오는 거야? 다 잡았다. 후. 심장! 심장! 로투스 심장! 로투스 심장! 아, 개 좋아. 이제 샤프샤프를 바꿀 수 있어. 후. 좋아, 좋아. 신난다. 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 너무 좋은데? 퀘스트를 마저 해볼까? 할까? 할 수 있나요?
Maybe my focus will see something.
뭐야? 왜 안 잡혀? 얘 뭐야? 얘 뭐야? 착한 멧돼지야? 이상한 이름.
Never know when I might need these.
착한 멧돼지 맛인가 봐.
Is this the last of okay, Boars? Out of the way so I can have a look. Trail of footprints this time.
송장 멧돼지. 나 이거 과일 장수까지만 과일 도둑? 과일 도둑까지만 끝내고 고리하러 갑시다.
Must have climbed up.
Forgive me! Forgive me!
There's our thief. He's in trouble.
아, 나는 글림토크가 싫어. 이럴 줄 알았으면 샤프샷 다 가지고 올걸. 이런 콩다. 나 로프테스터를 거의 안 써서 로프테스터라면 쉽구나 이런 전장.
keep that for later. Brew that up later.
Thank you, Savage! You
I did what now?
I left the misery of Sunfall not long ago, knowing that I'd never be welcome back in Meridian. So, I've been stealing food from a woman at Bright Market just to survive. But the Glinthawks must be the judgment of the sun.
You believe it attacked you because you were stealing?
Why else? What if I beg forgiveness from the lady?
I took care of the Glinthawks, but yes, you...
The sun has spoken!
Great. You finally stopped calling me outcast and now it's Savage.
아, 불쌍해. 그래? 로켓캐스터가 그렇게 좋단 말이야? 난 글린토크 빼고는 딱히 뭐 잡는데 어려운 적이 없어서 신경 안 쓰고 살았는데. 끝난 건가? 끝났나 보네.
Osram take Derval. They'll give him a rap. The knuckles and let him go. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
I bet those traders...
Fine goods for a fair price. Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. Would you like to buy something today?
자, 이제 고스트 리콘 하러 갑니다.